Hi, Jim Sirianni here, and this is my 2 cents for the day. Excuse me while I burp. But this is a segment I call My 2 cents for the day, and this is just something I want to get off my chest, because you know what? If you talk out loud to yourself, sometimes people think you're a little cray-cray. Especially if they don't see the Bluetooth thing or headphones or whatever, they don't know you're on the phone. Anyway, this is called My 2 cents for the day, and my 2 cents for today, October 15th, 2014, have to do with bitchy restaurant workers and bitchy restaurant cashiers. Earlier today, I went to lunch at a local establishment. I really do like to make an effort to support local businesses here in Santa Barbara, California, when I can. Sometimes it's just not possible, but if I can, I like to go to a local place for lunch. And today I did that. I won't name who it was because that's, I just don't want to do that. But I went in, and the cashier, it's a takeout place. It has the words takeout in their name. If you're from Santa Barbara, you might know who I'm talking about. Sorry. No, I'm not. But you go up to the counter and you order. Well, the girl behind the counter couldn't be bothered. She was busy counting out her whole drawer of money. She had all these bills and change and everything, and she's counting, and she visibly and clearly was upset about something. Maybe somebody said something to her that upset her or whatever. I don't know. But she ignored me. She wouldn't give me the time of day, and she continued counting her money. And I could tell she was, put out that she had to be there. Finally, after a couple of minutes, she's like, "What would you like to order?" And she was like, taking my order begrudgingly. She did not seem to want to be there. And I'm like, I'll have the carne asada burrito and blah, 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 and a soda. So she takes my order, and she doesn't ask me if I want it to go or to stay. Mind you, it is a takeout place, so most people do take it to go, but you can also eat it there. She didn't ask me that. I went and got my soda, and then I'm sitting there waiting, and another lady comes out. I'm looking over at the counter, and there's like these orders. There's like a box that obviously somebody's order, and then there were two orders that looked like mine. It was a burrito. I ordered a burrito, and but there were two burritos up there, so I'm like, I don't know if that's mine. Anyway, I went up to the counter, and the lady's like, "Oh, did you order a burrito?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did." And so she hands me the burrito on a plate. They just luckily guessed that I wanted to eat in. They didn't know from any other way. They handed me my burrito and then my chips and salsa, and I had to hold on to everything and walk back over to my seat. And, without spilling the chips and salsa, I'm trying to balance the salsa and the chips and my burrito, and I'm trying to like this back to my seat, set it down, and get my soda. And I'm like, here's the thing. I get it if you're having a bad day. We all have bad days. We all have multiple bad moments during any single day. But if you are in customer service and you don't like customer service, then get another job. Do something else. Be a receptionist. Because sometimes at companies you can be bitchy there. No, I don't know. But it was clearly obvious that this lady did not want to take my order. And then the other lady who helped me with my order seemed put out as well. And I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? If you don't like to serve people, then don't. Then don't. If that's not your thing, then don't do it. Do something else. But if you are a business and you want to offer people food or some kind of goods and service, whatever it is, then deal with it. It's not my fault that I was hungry. It's not my fault I chose to go to your local establishment to give you some business. It's not my fault that I was hungry at that particular time when you wanted to count your money instead. So that's lame. It's like, deal with your customers. But also, here's the real thing. It doesn't take a lot to be a good customer service person. It doesn't take a lot to do that. All the girl had to do in the beginning when I walked in was go, "One moment, please. I'll be right with you." Or, "Just a moment. Let me finish what I'm doing and I can take your order. One moment, please." I learned this from somebody, Robert. You know what I'm talking about. And that's all she had to do is just acknowledge my presence and just tell me she'll be with me in a second, and I would have been fine. But no, she was like, not really. I'm exaggerating a little bit. She wasn't quite that bad, but she might as well have been. But my point is that it doesn't take a lot for good customer service. It doesn't take a lot to be pleasant, even if you have to fake on a painted smile. Yeah, I'll be with you in a moment. Just one moment, please. And then go in the back and scream and then come back out or whatever. That's fine too. The customer doesn't know. As long as the customer feels that they are welcomed in your restaurant, that's all that matters. If you have to go and scream in the back room after the fact, okay, but don't take it out on the customer. It's not my fault I was hungry. It's not my fault I wanted food, like I said earlier. Anyway, that's my 2 cents for the day. And thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.